Bueno. Okay. So, on this video, I just showed you guys how I applied my wig. This is not a tutorial, don't get it twisted. I just showed you guys how I put my wig on. This is barely my third time applying a wig. New to this, not true to this. But honestly, it looks really good. I purchased the hair from West Kiss. It was a frontal in 3 bundles, and I just made it myself. It took me really long. It took me a few months, honestly, just because I wasn't working on it consistently. You know, I do a little bit and then go on about my day. And I did do a little kind of Q&A on the video. I was transitioning from here onto my phone just because my camera kept dying. But we're under lockdown and it's not like I could go out and buy a camera charger, so I had to let that hoe charge and just let it do its thing and revisit it. But I did record on my phone. The quality is terrible and I was a little distracted while I was answering questions, but I have a few cute stories in there, so keep on watching if you're slightly entertained. Otherwise, don't watch the fucking video. Look at this. It's not bad, right? I look like a bald egg. But it really took me so long to make sure that the line was seamless because this is the second video that I'm recording, and my first one I totally messed up because when I was sealing this down, the hairspray was like down here, and then when I did my makeup, you could just see everything. So I'm gonna be looking into my mirror and we're just gonna pop this guy on, okay? And let it do what it does. On the back I have, like within the wig, I have a few little clips. Like my hair's just thrown up in a bun. My hair's so short. I just threw it in a bun. I didn't braid it. So that'll just clip onto my hair underneath. This wig is not perfect by any means. Oh my god. So usually people, I've watched so many videos and people usually glue their whole hairline up, and my head's huge and this wig's a little tight, so I'm just gonna glue the center and then I'll start gluing the sides down just because otherwise it gets really messy. This glue is really sticky. And this is Ghost Bond. Okay, literally anything that could go wrong went wrong. So now we're recording on my phone and I'll get the final one on camera just because my cameras are not fucking with me today. They're not. Okay? Okay. So we glued the front piece down, and that's what I started with, is this front center one. Because that's what's visible, okay? And this shit's still not. See that? So. This pops off and moving now. It's on crooked. Okay. So, let me straighten this out. I was so focused. I did get a little quiet when I was like applying the wig. It is cropped all over the place, so just bear with me. It took me so long and I really had no clue what I was doing half the time. And try not to get this shit on your forehead where you're gonna put makeup on, because the hoe will not leave your forehead. It will not come off. And then you're gonna have a shiny spot underneath your foundation. And it looks ugly. Okay. This is really a task. Right there. And we're just gonna hold and hold and hold until it dries.
A few moments later.
Oh, it's popping off. It's popping off. It's moving. It's moving. I feel it. I feel it moving. I feel it moving. Oh no, baby. Stay the fuck put. Stay right there. just because we're here, we might as well get to talking about ourselves. I should try this. Oh, I'm blow drying my ass. And okay, so at this point, I just muted it. We're just gluing this thing on, and we're just gonna fast forward. I did pull up a few questions to do a Q&A. Not like anybody asked for it, but we're here and we're recording ourselves, so we might as well talk about ourselves. Where are you currently staying? I live in the Bay Area. Bay Area. Silicon Valley. Oh, fuck. I love it here. I really don't think that I'd want to move. It's just the fucking traffic. Like, I really want to say that we're up there with LA traffic. Honestly, terrible. What is your favorite color? All black everything. All black always. Just black is such a flattering color. Is it even a color? A shade. Makes you look slim. What is your waist size? Thick. I'm a size, waist size, I don't know exact measurements. It's 29. I'm a size 9 in pants. Gmail or Yahoo Mail? I still have a Yahoo Mail. Somebody made fun of me the other day because I had a Yahoo Mail, and I kind of get embarrassed every time I have to give my email out because it's a Yahoo. But that's just my OG email. That's the one. Cappuccino or mochaccino? I don't know the difference. A latte. Mocha has chocolate. I don't like mochas. What is your favorite web series on Netflix? On Netflix. Favorite web series on Netflix would have to be Narcos Mexico. Oh, should I go down my forehead? Narcos. I've watched Mexico, not the original one. It has to be the Mexico one. Have you ever met any criminal or psychopath in your life? Absolutely. Bitches is crazy. For sure. Do you love your name? I would say I've grown to. I used to think it was weird. I was like, why the fuck would you name me Priscilla? And I think my dad named me after Priscilla Presley. My mom told me, so my mom's had a C-section with all her pregnancies. I have 2 brothers. And I think she had passed out right after she had me, and that she had just woke up. I'm resting my arm on my wig head. And that she had just woken up from a nap, and that my dad had named me Priscilla. Which is your favorite exercise style? None. Neither. None of the above. I don't like exercising. How many siblings do you have? I have 2 brothers. What is the best thing about your parents? They're so young. They're so young. Which I'm so grateful for, just because they were really kids having kids. They're so young and they're so supportive about everything and anything that I do. Are you happy with your body statistics? Absolutely. I think I have a great body. The color of your eye. Caca brown. Do you love your hair? No, I fucking hate it. Don't ever cut your fucking hair. Is there any particular thing you're afraid of? Bugs? Bugs. I hate bugs. There was a... What was it? It was like a cricket. It was a cricket. In the summertime, I kind of live in the hills. Crickets just somehow find their way into the house. And there was a cricket over by my doorstep. And I was coming down the stairs, and there was a cricket, like, over by the front door. And I ran upstairs and grabbed a can of Raid. And I'm not kidding, I gasped the whole front of the entranceway to my house. for that one cricket because I was not about to jump on it. What if it had jumped at me, because them bitches jump, and I was like, this hoe's gonna die and it's gonna die right fucking now. So I gassed the whole house damn near, and the bitch died. So I don't like insects, I don't like bugs. One thing you do naturally but very few can do. I could flip people off with my middle toe. On my left foot, not my right foot. Is that a special talent of mine? Is the most romantic thing a couple can do on Valentine's Day? Have sex. Have sex. Can I tell you guys the most romantic thing that somebody's done for me on Valentine's Day? I really want to say till this day, which is terrible. No. So in kindergarten, I had this boy that liked me. His name was Colton. And oh my god, I was terrible. I was terrible looking. What the fuck? I had a bowl cut, and I don't know what. He was a white boy. I don't know what I don't know what he was looking at. Really, he liked my cut. His name was Colton, and he was my best friend. And he would always chase me around the playground, and I would always run away from him. I remember like running away from him because he just like liked me so much that he would chase me. And we sat next to each other in class, but that was my bestie. And I don't know how he found out where I lived. His mom must have like emailed my mom or had asked the school for the address or something. I have no clue how he found out where I lived, but he showed up at my house on Valentine's Day. Mind you, we're in kindergarten. Showed up at my house on Valentine's Day, at like in like the evening. And he showed up with a basket, a big basket. It had a teddy bear, it had sparkling apple juice, it had chocolates, like all kinds of goodies. And he showed up to give them to me. Like, isn't that so romantic? For a kindergartner to do that? Really? Colton, you set the bar so high. Every Valentine's Day, a girl was like, I don't want those dusty Russell Stover chocolates. They need to be Godiva. Thank you. Wrap up my makeup, and I will come back because this video, I don't need it to be too lengthy, you know. You get the gist. I'll wrap this up, and then I'll come back and kind of show you guys how it fucking settled. Alright? I just tied it down so that it could kind of settle in a little bit, you know, just letting it marinate. We're letting it marinate. Honestly, it looks crazy if you don't have makeup on. Like, I really would have just done the wig, but the wig looks crazy if you don't have makeup on. So I did a little glam, but I just kind of tied it up, just because some people cut baby hairs into their wigs, and I get it if you're like wearing it parted to the side, but I'm wearing it down the middle. And I'm wearing it down the middle, and I mean, when I wear my hair, I don't ever really do the baby hair thing, so it would be kind of weird for me to pop up out of nowhere with baby hairs. Like, okay bitch, put your adult hairs back. This is the wig. Oh, do you see my forehead? I made a dent. And you can kind of see the grates, sort of, maybe a little bit. It looks pretty good. If the wind blows, we're glued the fuck down. This shit's not flying off. Now, if somebody runs up behind you and pulls it, you're losing your edges, because this shit's not sewed down. It's not sewn on my head. I just have a few clips, kind of like some comb clips that kind of go upward on the nape of my neck, so they kind of hold it in place. But if somebody tugs on it, like, it's not gonna fly off. It's just if somebody really comes at you and it's like, give me the fucking wig, it's coming off. But I think it looks good. Hey, she's a blonde.